Hello, Tigers, and welcome back to the Washita News Show. I'm Lexi Lunsford.
And I'm Emmy Thompson. We hope everyone is having a great week. It is the week before finals, and that means a lot of hard work and late nights from students as we look towards the end of the semester.
That's right, Emmy. Students on campus are gearing up to complete finals week, which will be next week. Finals week is a 4-day exam week this year, which is different from past years, where students were used to having a 5-day final week.
And with the shift in the scheduling of final exams, we can also anticipate a shift in the study habits of students. While campus will be full of students studying hard, it sadly may be a little too chilly for students to study outside this finals week. Weather reporter Blaine Jeter has an update for us on what we can expect to see in the forecast. Blaine?
Thank you, Emmy. Let's look at the last weather report for this week and for this semester. Starting with today, it is mostly going to be cloudy throughout the day, then partly cloudy with a high of 61 degrees and a low of 31 degrees. So make sure to wear a couple layers out there. Then throughout the week, Thursday has a high of 57 degrees and a low of 38 degrees. And Friday has a little increase with a high of 66 degrees and a low of 41 degrees, but mostly sunny and nice. But moving into the weekend, for those taking a break from study finals, make sure to wear a hoodie and a jacket and have an umbrella, because this Saturday we should be expecting some morning rain and thunderstorms early that day, with temperatures at 56 degrees at the highest and a low of 35 degrees. Luckily, Sunday does clear with some sunny weather, but it is expected to be colder with a high of 46 degrees and a low of 21. So make sure to bundle up if you go outside as we prepare to finish the semester next week. Well, that's all we have for this week's final weather report. Make sure you're all staying safe out there and warm. And make sure to study hard for your finals and have a great and Merry Christmas break. Predictions are provided by AccuWeather. This has been Blaine Jeter, and now back to the desk.
Thank you, Blaine. Although it's not going to be a great outdoor study weather week, the cold will surely be nice and festive as we all head home to celebrate Christmas. And speaking of Christmas, the Arkadelphia community has been full of holiday cheer. Last Thursday was the annual Arkadelphia Christmas Parade. This event was downtown at 5 p.m. and allowed anyone from the Arkadelphia community to make a float and participate in this fun holiday event. Even our very own Miss OBU, Ava Weeks, got the opportunity to participate in the parade. People gathered together and drank lots of hot chocolate as the parade made its way through downtown Arkadelphia.
Another event that has brought some holiday spirit was Festival of Christmas. This event was held in Jones Performing Arts Center last weekend, December 5th and 6th. The event allowed Washita students to showcase their talent through Christmas cheer. I had the opportunity to attend the event myself and have a little more insight on what the event looked like. Let's take a look. Hello, Tigers. I am currently standing outside of Jones Performing Arts Center, where Washita's Festival of Christmas has just taken place. The show began Friday night, December 5th at 7:30 and ended Saturday, December 6th at 2:30. Student actors, singers, dancers, and musicians have been working so hard to put this event on for us. Let's take a look. Practices for Festival of Christmas have been taking place for months, with students getting into the Christmas spirit early in the semester. The show follows a set of characters as choir and dance members perform several choreographed routines within a Christmas-themed storyline. I had the opportunity to sit down with stage director Adam Wheat for an interview. Let's hear what Mr. Wheat said about stage directing Festival of Christmas.
I'm Adam Wheat. I'm the Director of Career and Calling here at Washita, and I am the Stage Director of Festival of Christmas. Pretty much when one Festival of Christmas is over, I start planning with Dr. Alex Valaza, who's the music director for the next Festival of Christmas. And so we do a lot of kind of talking about different concepts and things in the spring, and we'll do some picking out of music and writing of script and planning things across that semester in pieces through the summer. And then the work really starts in the fall.
Hi, I'm Virginia Waterman. I'm a singer, dancer, and actor in Festival of Christmas, and I'm playing the role of Ivy Mulch. I think my favorite part is getting to be in You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch, because my character is just bossing everyone around at that point, and it's so funny to me because she's just being so mean to everyone. And I hate being mean, but it's just really funny because it's just completely opposite of my personality, but it's really fun to do.
My favorite part of stage directing and really of Festival of Christmas in general is just I see it like I see theater. It's such a picture of what the church is supposed to be. It's all these different people with their different skills and talents and their different roles to play coming together to tell the story of Jesus and why he came here. And so I love that that's what Festival of Christmas is. I love that that's what the process is lots of different people working together and coming together to tell that story.
The show is produced each year with Adam Wheat as the stage director and Dr. Alex Zapaza as the music director. This brings the Ouachita community together to experience something truly magical before the holidays. I'm Emmy Thompson, back to the desk.
Thank you, Emmy. Festival of Christmas is always a wonderful event that does a great job bringing us together into the Christmas season. Another Christmas event that we got to enjoy this week was the annual Christmas lunch in the Commons. This lunch was on Tuesday and had many options of the favorite food items in a Christmas meal for people to enjoy. This meal serves as a way to bring students, faculty, staff, and even the Arkadelphia community together and all get to share a holiday meal. This also provided our international students with a Christmas meal to enjoy if they're not able to make it home for the holiday.
Another way students gathered together this week was at the Fellowship of Christian Athletes Worship Night. This event was last night at 8 p.m. and provided our members of FCA with an opportunity to be together and worship one last time before the semester comes to an end. Following worship night, the Ouachita Community Prayer Service will be tonight in Berry Chapel. This will be at 8 p.m. and will allow students to slow down and spend some time in prayer by themselves or with those around them.
Following that wonderful prayer event, the men of Beta Beta will have their annual Beta Ski Lodge event in the Tiger Den. This event will begin at 10 p.m. and will be a fun event full of music and dancing for students to enjoy and get their energy out before finals week. Another fun way students can get their energy out is at the Christmas climbing event in the Crag Friday at 7 p.m. This event is sponsored by Rec Life and will provide all the gear that you will need.
And while there is a lot of fun around this time of year, we also know that there are students all across campus who are hard at work. Students in the motion picture production class have been busy using their skills that they have learned throughout the semester to make a short film titled Unmatched to showcase their talents. Reporter Marin Murray has a few more details on what the students have been up to. Let's take a look.
Professor Brad Pierce's motion picture production class has spent the entire fall semester creating Unmatched, a short film about a love story gone wrong, which will premiere on Tuesday, December 16th.
Motion picture production has been a lot of fun so far. It's been a lot of hands-on work, which I love, and it's been cool to work with a team on a project and do that every class.
Every class period, the students take another step toward completing the film process. Whether it be working on the script, filming, editing, or anything else in between, each student has their own role in helping the film come together.
It's just cool to see how everyone pitching in and everyone working hard is gonna turn out to be a cool short film, and it's gonna be fun to watch because we're gonna know how much hard work we put into it.
In addition to teaching the students camera and editing skills, Pierce's class enables them to practically apply the techniques they have learned throughout their Ouachita career as they work on creating their own original film.
It's taught me the importance of, where to have my camera, where to have my lights, the importance of, storytelling and, continuity in, post editing and stuff like that.
While most of the work has taken place during class time, the cast and crew, with guidance from Pierce, have put in several extra hours at night and on weekends to help the project come together.
It's going to show the hard work and dedication of everybody that put into the project, from the professors to the editors, the producers, the directors, everybody involved. It's going to show what a small team, with very little resources is capable of.
The team is eager to see their work hit the big screen during finals week, and they encourage the Ouachita community to attend the free viewing of the film.
I'm excited for everyone to see it. I think it's always fun whenever students get to show off their work because their friends come support and they're obviously going to be excited about what you've worked on. And so I'm excited to see the support.
The class will host a showing of Unmatched, which is scheduled for Tuesday, December 16th at 6:30 p.m. in JPAC. For Ouachita News, I'm Maren Murray.
Thank you, Maren. It is amazing to see the hard work that our students on campus are doing, even in the middle of such a busy season. And don't forget that everyone is invited to join us to watch the short film during finals week. Take a quick study break to join us in JPAC Tuesday night at 6:30. Another group who has been hard at work is ResLife. Last night they held a mandatory hall meeting, and this morning they had ResLife recruiting at 10 a.m. in the Student Center.
And on the topic of busy, we can't forget about all of our student athletes who have been hard at work as well. Ouachita sports reporter Ryan Ingram has an update for us on how our Tigers have been doing. Let's check in with him. Ryan?
Thank you, Lexi. To begin our Roar Rundown this week, the men and women's basketball teams competed against East Central on Thursday, December 4th, with the men's team winning 69-63, and the women's team winning 76-52 on Saturday. On Saturday, they competed against Southeastern Oklahoma State, winning 69-52 in men's basketball and 82-72 in women's basketball. This upcoming week on Saturday, December 13th, our basketball teams will be going up against the University of Arkansas Monticello. Good luck, Tigers. Moving on to swimming. The Tiger Sharks went across the pond to Henderson State on Friday, December 5th, and won 104-101 in men's swimming and diving, and 118-87 in women's swimming and diving. The men's 200 freestyle relay teams gave the Tiger Sharks what they needed for the dual win, with the first place finish in the final event of the night. The final margin in between first and second place was 8/100ths of a second. Good job, Tiger Sharks. Moving to wrestling, our Ouachita wrestling team went up against Colorado School of Mines, losing 6-37, and against Fort Hays, losing 17-23. You'll get them next time. This Saturday, they will go up against Midwest Classic from Indianapolis, Indiana. Good luck to our Tiger wrestlers. Moving on to soccer, the Ouachita men's soccer team had two midfielders, freshman Andrew Castellanos and senior Alexis Murillo, both named to the 2025 United Soccer Coaches NCAA Division II Men's All-Central Region team. Castellanos, a freshman out of Balk Springs, Texas, gained first team All-GAC, MIAA, and D2 CCA first team All-Region honors. This season, he's led the Tigers with 4 assists and 6 points. His 1.88 average shots per game ranked 8th in the GAC. Castellanos ignited the offense down the home stretch as Ouachita won 4 of its last 5 matches. Murillo slipped assists in road matches against Harding and Southern Nazarene, both matches which the Tigers won, securing him a spot on the All-Central Region team. In women's soccer, junior midfielder Maddie Vanna was selected to the 2025 United Soccer Coaches NCAA Division II Women's All-Central Region second team. Lastly, the men and women's track and field teams opened their indoor season with an astonishing showing at the Crimson and Gold Invitational. The Tigers set 13 program records and earned a dozen top 10 finishes across a wave of events at Pittsburgh State Harvey Dean Track. Well, that's all we have for you today. For more information on the latest in Ouachita sports, check out the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. I'm Ryan Ingram, and this has been your Roar Rundown.
Thank you, Ryan. It is so great to see how our Tiger athletes are excelling. I know that they are looking forward to a good break coming up soon.
That's right, Emmy. Christmas break is just around the corner. And that leads us to our question of the day. We asked you all, what is your favorite Christmas tradition? Here are some of your responses.
Grace Ashley says tacos on Christmas Eve.
Mallory Jo Bennett says candlelight service.
Landon Costello says hot chocolate.
Emily Clara Swallow says baking Christmas cookies for her neighbors.
My favorite Christmas tradition is setting up our Christmas tree and lights in our house. We listen to Christmas music, and I always get to set up the nativity, and so it's just a really exciting time.
Yeah, that's super sweet. I think for me personally, I always love Christmas Eve. We spend time reading Christmas stories together and then eat some soup and go back into watching Christmas movies, and it's just super fun. We get to open one present on Christmas Eve. So
That's so exciting.
that's always great.
Yeah.
Well, that's all we have for you today. Be sure to follow us on Instagram at Washita News Show and answer each question of the week. You might just see your response pop up on the show.
And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Washita News Show, so you never miss out on the latest and greatest Washita news. See you next time.